It's called 9340, and that's actually the number, the house number. Right. We should have died there. The floorboards creak under the weight of 1,000 secrets. The walls reek from all the dead bodies buried in its corners. This is where I found myself. This is where I skinned my knee for the first time. I pedaled a bike. This is where the boy of my dreams pressed his lips against mine and it snowed. This is where I outgrew all my clothes, but wore them anyway and endured the ridicule. This is where I learned to cook, because we were too hungry and you were too sad. That old rickety house with its creaks and its bones is where I learned to dance. This is where I learned to read and do push-ups too. I needed to get stronger, smarter. This is where I lost all of my teeth, but they grew back, bigger and tougher. This is where I learned how to lie, because sometimes the truth sounds made up. Even underneath our pillow forts and escaping the lava carpet, the world still isn't safe. This is where I learned superheroes did not exist. No one was coming. We had to save ourselves. This is where I learned to dream, and boy did I dream. Yeah, I was gonna be somebody. This is where I caught the sad disease. I ran out of tears here. I ran out of hope too. This is where the puddle between me and you grew into an ocean. This is where I learned to scream without a sound. My suffering was mine alone. This place taught me God didn't exist, and even if he did, we were on our own anyway. I put the weight of our sadness on my back here, then crumbled underneath it. I think a piece of our soul still lingers in those walls, still hovers in the ceiling, still hopes to be rescued, still yearns to be freed. No one knew what was happening here. We lied and we smiled and we lived in the future. Tomorrow will be better, we said. Our family grew here, then shrunk. I couldn't wait to grow up. I couldn't wait to be free.